The Tiger, the Hare, and the Jackal. Once upon a time, a tiger was caught in a trap. He tried to get out through the bars, but they were too narrow. As he was pushing at them at the door, a hare came by. "Let me out of this cage," said the tiger. "No, my friend," replied the hare. "You would probably eat me if I did." "Not at all," said the tiger. "I would be your friend forever." The tiger sobbed and sighed and cried and begged. So in the end, the hare opened the door out of the cage. Out popped the tiger, and he grabbed the poor hare, saying, "What a fool you are! After being in that cage for so long, I am terribly hungry." "Oh, please don't eat me," said the hare. "You promised. Besides, I rescued you. You can't eat someone who rescues you." "Yes, I can," said the tiger. "Now get ready to be eaten." Just then a jackal came along. He called out, "What's the matter, Mr. Hare? You look as miserable as a fish out of water." The poor hare told the jackal what had happened. Now, the jackal was really very clever, but when it suited him, he pretended to be stupid. And he did now. "I don't understand," he said. "Would you mind telling me again? Everything is a bit mixed up in my head." The tiger told the story again, but the jackal shook his head, as though he still could not understand. "It's very odd," he said sadly, "but it all seems to go in one ear and come out of the other." "It is quite simple," said the tiger. "Why can't you understand?" "Oh, my poor head!" cried the jackal, wriggling his paws. "Let me see, how did it begin? The hare was in the cage, and the tiger went walking by." "No!" interrupted the tiger. "What a fool you are! If you can't understand better than that, then I'll have to eat you." "It was me. I was in the cage." "Of course," cried the jackal, pretending to tremble with fright. "Yes, I was in the cage." "Oh, no, I wasn't. Dear, dear." "What was it? Let me see. The tiger was in the hare, and the cage came walking by." "No, that's not it either." "Well, don't mind me. Begin your dinner, for I shall never understand." "Yes, you shall understand," returned the tiger, who was very cross by now. How stupid the jackal was. "I'll make you understand. Look here. I am the tiger." "Yes," said the jackal. "And that is the hare." "Yes." "And that is the cage." "Yes." "And I was in the cage. Do you understand?" said the tiger. "Yes, no, please." "Well," cried the tiger impatiently, "how did you get in?" "How? In the usual way, of course," said the tiger. "Oh dear, my head is beginning to whirl," said the jackal. "Please don't be angry, but what is the usual way?" At this time the tiger lost patience. Jumping into the cage, he cried, "This way! This is how I got into the cage. Now do you understand?" "Perfectly," smiled the jackal, locking the door quickly. "And I think you can stay there. Now, Mr. Hare," the jackal continued, "let's leave this tiger in his cage and go for a walk. We must tell everyone in the jungle not to let him out again." And then the hare and the jackal walked off, leaving the tiger roaring angrily. The end.